It's the Mini Kaiju and Kaijin Bio Series. I'm your host, the Toku Professor, and today our subject is Return of Ultraman monster that battled Ultraman Jack in the 34th episode, The Life That Can't Be Forgiven, which aired on November 26, 1971. The monster is Leogon, and as you are about to learn, though he remains a rather obscure Ultra Kaiju to this day, this creature deserves recognition for playing an important role in the development of one of Godzilla's major foes. The history of Leogon begins with a story writing contest Superia Productions held for Return of Ultraman, which was reportedly won by a 16-year-old boy named Shinichiro Kobayashi. For winning the contest, Shinichiro got to write the script for episode 34 of the show. What an honor! To Shinichiro goes the credit for the creation of Leogon. This kid didn't handle the screenplay, however. Returning screenwriter Toshiro Ishido took care of that. Kako Yodane was among the artists responsible for the design of this monster. Keep his name in the back of your head. Aside from this photo of the suit, not much else as far as behind-the-scenes info is known about Leogon, though it seems that the Kaiju's roar was reused from the Kaiju Zumbalar, who appeared in the original Ultraman series, whose roar in turn had been a mashup of sounds created by Godzilla, Gomora, and Gyra. Let's jump into Leogon's role in the show. A former friend of Hideki Go's was responsible for the creation of this kaiju. This mad scientist had long been fascinated with the idea of merging plant and animal life through biotechnology, and eventually achieved his dream with the help of the Alpha Leon magnetic wave he discovered. Using this ray, he created a hybrid animal and plant egg, which soon hatched, revealing a cute little kaiju with a cry much like Minilla's. It didn't stay a baby for long, though. Within mere moments, Leogon had grown to the size of a human adult. The kaiju escaped the mad scientist's laboratory and made its way to the house of young Jiro, who was given quite a scare when the monster smashed his window. Leogon then submerged himself beneath Lake Ashi, and soon afterward attacked an approaching ship by ensnaring it with vines. Matt quickly responded and sped to the lake to attack the monster, but their weapons were useless against it. Leogon entangled one of the Matt gyros with its dangerous vines, and the men aboard the vessel only got away thanks to some good shooting on the part of Kishida. Matt had to regroup and discuss their next attack. They discovered a plant-like material stuck to the saved Matt gyro. Eventually, Go was able to learn the kaiju had been created by his friend Mizuno, and he tried to convince his old pal to destroy the monster he had created. Mizuno could have defeated Leogon by switching the Alpha Leon ray he discovered to Beta Leon, and at first seemed ready to do so, but he couldn't bring himself to destroy his creation and instead swam out into the lake toward the monster. Go tried to stop him, but was too late. Leogon took hold of Mizuno with a vine and swallowed him into one of the protruding tubes on his back. Go was also in danger and transformed into Ultraman Jack. Leogon tried his best to beat up the Ultra using his vines and strong legs, but Jack was able to finish the monster off with his Ultra bracelet. What was left of Leogon sank into the sea, and the monster was never seen again in any Ultraman shows or movies, except as one of the mini kaiju temporarily brought back to life from the monster graveyard to form the enormous and evil Belyudra in Mega Monster Battle Ultra Galaxy Legends the movie. But Leogon's story is not quite over. Remember Shinichiro Kobayashi, the guy who won the contest? Somehow, years later, Shinichiro, now a dentist, ended up winning another story writing contest for a sequel to The Return of Godzilla. There couldn't be that many of these contests out there. How did this guy manage to win twice? And what is even more amazing is that the story he put forward featured many of the exact same ideas. Once again, a bioengineered cross between a plant and animal emerged as a threat to mankind and took up residence in Lake Ashi. And I can even add another coincidence on top of that. One of the artists creating concept art of Biollante, the new plant kaiju, was Kako Yodane, one of the designers of Leogon. He submitted a four-legged design of Biollante, which he apparently claimed was based directly off of Leogon. This form would not end up being used in the finished Godzilla vs. Biollante, but probably did influence the final design. I'm sure all you students will never imagine Biollante the same again. Let's wrap up this bio with some talk about toys. A few Leogon products have been produced, most notably this rare X Plus version, which goes for hundreds of dollars online. Definitely a good kaiju to save up for, but in the meantime, a card like this might be more in your price range. If you can find someone selling one, that is. This kaiju class is now concluded. With that, I'm gone. Leogon.